for months now. And it's something that Ajahn Yaniko translated, and will be a part of the new book that probably be showing up in a few months. So this is a talk or teaching given at the beginning of the rains retreat by Baen in Thailand. Let us all commit to the Vasa, the rains retreat, together. Monks and novices are to stay in the monastery. Lay devotees who find it inconvenient to do so at the monastery can commit to the rains retreat at home. To commit to a rains retreat is to commit to goodness. You should cherish things that are virtuous and abandon those that are bad or evil. This is because all the wrongdoing is only destructive. It is not in any way beneficial for you. Since all the wrongdoing is not of any use to you, being harmful and damaging, you shouldn't hold on to it. You should instead destroy, eliminate, and relinquish it, so that only goodness remains. If there is only goodness in your body, then all your actions will be virtuous, all your speech will be virtuous, and all your thoughts will be virtuous. Your heart and mind will only be full of loving kindness, generosity, sacrifice, and forgiveness. When there are sacrifice and forgiveness, your mind will not hold on to things. Whatever goodness other people do will be for their own virtue. Do not let it concern you or become your burden. Whatever wrongdoing other people do, in terms of action, speech, and thoughts, and even if it concerns you, let it be their concern. Do not let their wrongdoing linger in your heart. The Buddha taught us to forgo any wrongdoing, so you should relinquish all the bad deeds that your mind manages to collect. Just cut them out. It is your mind that seeks out and collects all the bad deeds. It is not as if they just appear on their own. Take note of when you are asleep. Your mind doesn't go searching for things, be they pleasant or unpleasant. Do they bother you when you're asleep? They only bother you when you're awake because your mind has already started searching for things. Whatever it finds becomes your dukkha, your discontent, and burden. If you are to leave out all these things, you're to leave out all these things. You're to commit to the rains retreat with a sense of ease. You're to commit to the retreat with Dhamma, one that is present in and soothing for your heart. So what is Dhamma? It is that sense of ease. It is the peace of mind that comes from having Dhamma, or virtue, in your heart. It is the lessening and elimination of things that are not Dhamma, or virtuous, that put your mind at ease. May you all remain at ease throughout the rains retreat. Everyone wants ease and happiness. So let's be at ease and with the happiness that is in your heart. Do not think that the happiness is out there. There's no such thing as external happiness. Houses and properties are just what they are. They can't feel dukkha or sukha. Lands, assets, money are just the same. They can't be aware of any feeling. What is dukkha or sukha? It is only your heart that is able to feel the dukkha or sukha, happiness or suffering. The Buddha said, to forego any wrongdoing, that makes your heart unhappy. Once you've relinquished the bad deeds, there won't be any unhappiness in your heart. When you only do good deeds, there will only be happiness in your heart, just as you desire and wish for. When you only do good deeds, you'll gain the happiness that you hope and wish for. The happiness is called punya, or merit, meritorious action. Punya and happiness are the same thing, or just synonyms. Those who can make their minds peaceful and at ease, without any dukkha, troubles, and restlessness, are considered the ones who manage to cultivate merit in their hearts. Any action that makes you happy, leading to a sense of ease and calm, is considered merit-making. Any action that makes you suffer, causing dukkha to arise in your heart, is considered wrongdoing. Let's make a resolution to commit to the rains retreat, to commit to goodness, and abide by the rules of practice. Let's give up all the wrongdoing. If you think of your life in terms of hours and breaths, over the course of 365 days, it is a very long time. An illness can overtake your breathing at any moment during that period. Your breathing can actually stop, give up, and run out at any in-breath, or out-breath. The fact that it manages to remain steady and consistent is considered your punya and kusala, the wholesomeness. It is your good merit and wholesomeness that have been protecting you so that you manage to breathe in and out steadily till today, the beginning of the rains retreat. May you all be determined to do good deeds. Try to do as much good as possible, as all the merit from having done them belongs to you. The merit from carrying out the kusala dhamma, or wholesome actions, belongs to you. The wrong from carrying out akusala dhammas, unwholesome deeds, also belongs to you. If you want punya or merit, then you should make as much merit as possible. All the merit that you make belongs to no one but yourself. It doesn't belong to the Buddha or Buddhism. It belongs to you because you did it. The same goes for akusala dhamma. The wrong from any vice you've done belongs to you. If you don't want any evil, then don't do anything unvirtuous. Any wrong that you will do will wrong you, will bring you troubles. If you don't do wrong or harm others, then others won't wrong or harm you. As long as you don't do any akusala dhamma, then it is not possible for akusala dhamma to arise in your heart, causing you agitation and restlessness. So you need to understand that for any right that you do will be your goodness, and for any wrong you do will be your badness. Good deeds will result in the merit or kusala, whereas bad deeds will also result in that taint in your heart. If your mind is good and wholesome, when your body disintegrates, in due course you'll end up in a realm of happiness. If your mind is unwholesome, when your body disintegrates due to impermanence, your mind will be full of dukkha and will end up in a realm of suffering. The realm of suffering is the result of the suffering in your heart, whereas the realm of happiness is the result of the goodness in your heart. If you want your future to be full of happiness and to end up in a realm of happiness, you should make sure that your current state of mind is always at ease and without any dukkha. You will undoubtedly attain and reach the realm of happiness in the future, as your mind is already there, experiencing ease and calm at this very moment. It is your present state of mind that will become your future realm of happiness. However, if your current state of mind is full of dukkha, no matter how long it takes, it is this current mental state of suffering that will become your realm of suffering. If you don't want or wish for the realm of suffering, then don't create any cause for dukkha or commit any wrongdoing. It is the wrongdoing that makes you suffer. This is because once you've done wrong, it will wrong you in return. So only make merit, only do good deeds. Once you've done right, it will also right you in return, make you happy. Make sure you understand, good deeds will result in merit, whereas bad deeds result in that which is unhappy. Good deeds bring good results. Every Buddha has awakened to this fact, and so will those to be. It's an ultimate truth of this world. There are many temptations in the world that seduce and lure people to do what is unskillful. Certain people sometimes don't want others to find out about the wrongdoing. So out of fear, they do good deeds to cover up their bad and only do bad deeds in private. Behaving in such a way is the characteristic of people who are still secretive, unvirtuous, not unrighteous. To be virtuous or righteous, one has to do good deeds, both in public and in private, to forego any wrongdoing, both in public and in private. Any wrongdoing that you've done belongs to you, even if others don't know or can't find out about it. You are still aware of it. Any wrongdoing that you've done, both in public and in private, belong to you. Therefore, don't do good deeds only in public and do bad deeds only in private. Please don't behave in such a way. Regardless of whether in public or in private, you'll still reap from your wrongdoing, because it was you who did it. There is virtue or justice in Dhamma. You reap what you sow. There are consequences to any wrongdoing that you've done. It doesn't matter whether others are aware of it or not, nor does it matter if you did it in public or in private. The same goes for doing good deeds. You reap the result regardless of whether you did it in public or in private. Therefore, there is no need to tell others of your good deeds. Once you've done them, they belong to you, as you were the one who did them. Let us commit to the rains retreat, to commit to goodness in your actions, speech, and thoughts. You may refer to such a commitment as sila, precepts, or dhamma, as they both are virtue, to forego any wrongdoing. Some of you intend to keep the 5 moral precepts during these 3 months, so you may make such a resolution. The 5 kinds of wrongdoing are what the Buddha forbade and prescribed as rules of training. They're called 5 sila, or precepts. Those who can refrain from these wrongdoings are considered to be keeping the 5 precepts, to refrain your body, speech, and mind from committing any kinds of wrongdoing. Those who wish to commit to uposatha sila, the 8 moral precepts, I think I'll leave it there. There's another page or so we'll leave it for tomorrow. Okay.